Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
Throughout the past year or so, I've held out hope that Legedu Naanee could be a guy that comes out of the woodwork in San Diego, especially when Chris Chambers was traded away last season. I thought, okay, maybe at some point here, maybe Naanee can get an opportunity. Malcolm Floyd became the starter in the number 2 slot. You know, he really didn't do all that much in that slot. I think he only had 1 touchdown for the season, which you need to see more production from your number 2 guy. I don't know if that's good or bad for Legedu. Is in one sense, yes, if Malcolm's playing like that, you would think there's an opportunity for him to unseat that player. Yet at the same time, if that's all he could give the team, then why didn't Naanee take him over last year to begin with? Well, one reason could be that Malcolm's maybe more explosive down the field than somebody like Naanee. He only had a 10-yard per catch average when he did get time on the field last season as the team's number 3 man after Chambers left. It looks like Vincent Jackson may face a suspension early in the season this year, so if that were to happen right now, he would get the opportunity to be the starter opposite Floyd, so maybe we can see him start to take some steps in an opportunity to really get a starting job and get to work with Phillip Rivers a little bit more in that offense and showcase what he can do. In fantasy, you say it once, you say it twice, say it a million times. You've got to have an opportunity on the field before you can do something, really. And so with Naanee, he really hasn't had that opportunity yet to be a starter and for much of any time. I don't think he's ever started a game in his career yet. He's going to be in his 4th season now out of Boise State. So we'll see if he gets a chance. I think he'll get even more of an opportunity this year. I do still believe at some point we'll see him in that starting lineup this year, whether it's because of suspension, injury, or because Malcolm Floyd just isn't producing and they're going to try Naanee right now. Maybe he's ready for that opportunity. I know Craig Davis is thought to be pushing a guy like Naanee for that 3rd spot, but I just don't think he's going to get it done. Too many health concerns, and he just never seems to be productive enough on the field to get it done. He was a former first-round pick with this team, but has been a total bust up to this point. So with Naanee, I mean, keep him in mind as far as just a guy that is on a team that has a lot of ability. Obviously, with Phillip Rivers there, you've got a really good quarterback, and anybody that's going to be in that lineup has potential to be a fantasy-relevant player. But right now, he's nowhere close to being a guy that's worth a draft day option.
For more fantasy football information, go to fantasy-info.com and sign up for our free e-newsletter. Good luck in your 2010 Fantasy Football League. As an added bonus, the Fantasy Info guys will include their 5 secret tips for success in fantasy football.